And it came to pass, when he went into the house of the one rulers of the Pharisees on the Sabbath to eat bread, that they were watching him. And behold, there was before him a certain man that had the dropsy. And Jesus answering spake unto the lawyers and the Pharisees, saying, It is lawful to heal on the Sabbath, or not? But they held their peace. And he took him and healed him, and let him go. And he said unto them, Which of you shall have an ass or an ox fallen into a well, and will not straightway draw him up on the Sabbath day? And they could not answer again unto these things. And he spake a parable unto those that were bidden, when he marked how they chose out the chief seat, saying unto them, When thou art bidden of any man to marriage feast, sit not down in the chief seat, lest haply a more honorable man than thou be bidden of him. And he that bade thee and him shall come and say to thee, Give this man a place, and then thou shalt begin with shame to take the lowest place. But when thou art bidden, go and sit down in the lowest place, that when he has hidden thee cometh, he may say to thee, Friend, go up higher, then shalt thou have glory in the presence of all that sit at meat with thee. For everyone that exalteth himself shall be humbled, and he that humbleth himself shall be exalted. And he said to him also that had bidden him, When thou makest a dinner or supper, call not thy friends, nor thy brethren, nor thy kinsmen, nor rich neighbors, lest haply they also bid thee again, and recompense be made thee. But when thou makest a feast, bid the poor, the maimed, the lame, the blind, and thou shalt be blessed, because thou hast not wherewithal to recompense thee, for thou shalt be recompensed in the resurrection of the just. And when one of them that sat at the meat with him heard these things, he said unto him, Blessed is he that shall eat bread in the kingdom of God. But he said unto him, A certain man made a great supper, and he bade many. And he sent forth his servants at supper time to say to him that were bidden, Come, for all things are now ready. And they all with one consent began to make excuses. The first said unto him, I have bought a field, and I must needs go out and see it. And I pray that have me excused. And another said, I have brought 5 yokes of oxen, and I go to prove them, and pray thee have me excused. And another said, I have married a wife, and therefore I cannot come. And the servant came and told his lord these things. Then the master of house, being angry, said to his servant, Go out quickly into the streets and the lanes and the city, and bring in hither the poor and the maimed and the blind and lame. And the servant said to the Lord, What thou didst command is done, and yet there is room. And the Lord said unto the servants, Go out into the highways and the hedges, and constrain them to come in that my house may be filled. For I say unto you that none of those men that were bidden shall taste of my supper. Now there went unto him great multitudes, and he turned and said unto them, If any man cometh unto me, and hateth not his own father and mother, and wife and children, and brethren and sisters, yea, and his own life, also he cannot be my disciples. Whosoever do not bear his own cross and come after me cannot be my disciple. For which of you, desiring to build a tower, doth not first sit down and count the cost, whether he have wherewith to complete it? Lest haply, when he hath laid a foundation and is not able to finish, all that behold begin to mock him, saying, This man began to build and was not able to finish. Or what king, as he that goeth to encounter another king in war, will not sit down first and take counsel whether he is able with 10,000 to meet him that cometh against him with 20,000? Or else, while the other is yet great way off, he sendeth an ambassage and asketh conditions of peace. So there, whosoever he be of you that reckoneth not all that he hath, he cannot be my disciples. Salt therefore is good, but if even the salt have lost its savor, wherewith shall it be seasoned? It is fit neither for land nor for the dunghill. Men cast it out. He that has ears to hear, let him hear. This was the book of Luke, chapter 14.